Get more details. Our other big story we are following this evening, the trial of Tucker McGee. Today, jurors saw a letter that prosecutors say McGee wrote to his mother after the murder of 16-year-old Jaray Wilson.
Fox 25's Tom George has been in the Custer County courtroom all day, and he joins us live with some of the new evidence presented.
That's right. I'm here in front of the Custer County Courthouse where day 2 continues in testimony against Tucker McGee, who prosecutors say shot and killed Jaray Wilson. Of course, Wilson, you'll remember, went missing for more than a year before finally being found. And today, prosecutors focus on trying to piece together the timetable of events that led to her death, presenting everything from text messages to phone calls, even a letter, all trying to tie Tucker McGee to her death. Jaray Wilson's family packed into the courtroom wearing buttons of the face most only knew from missing persons billboards.
It's like having her present more. You know, she's telling her story today and through the trial.
It's a story prosecutors tried to tell by interviewing an investigator from the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics who pieced together Jaray Wilson's last days. The prosecution showed video of what appears to be Jaray on her cell phone, then in front of a convenience store in Hydro. That's before they say she later texted a friend saying she was with Tucker McGee and Cody Godfrey. The text messages said she was in the middle of nowhere and felt, quote, sketched out. Later, Godfrey would cooperate with investigators and without telling McGee, helped crews find Jaray's body outside Weatherford. That's when he worked with investigators to record calls between himself and McGee. McGee appeared to sound panicked and afraid that investigators were closing in, and told Godfrey he'd gotten rid of a gun. McGee sat silently with his attorney as the state presented more evidence, including a letter found at his house prosecutors say he wrote to his mom, saying in part he was sorry and that, quote, I would do anything to go back. Unfortunately, I can't. He also said he was worried about spending the rest of his life in jail, something Jaray Wilson's family hopes happens by the time this trial is over.
We love her, we miss her, and we wish that none of this would have ever taken place.
Now, testimony is continuing as we speak. In fact, just in the past hour, we heard some pretty graphic testimony. Some of the physical evidence was presented from both archaeologists at the scene and also the medical examiner's office, showing some graphic images of Wilson's skeletal remains, all the while McGee sitting right next to the screen where those images being showed. And Wilson's family, those images were so graphic, some of them had to look away or step out of the courtroom. And of course, that testimony is continuing right now, and testimony may continue well into the evening. Of course, we'll continue to be out here following this trial and provide you any updates as we get them. For now, we're live in Custer County. Tom George, Fox 25 News.